beautiful being. I'm Trini, and welcome to In Her Dreams. Also, happy new zodiac year. We are starting off the new zodiac year with Aries, and I absolutely adore this energy. It is one of fearlessness, which is perfect for this reading that we're doing. To know what fears are you rising above? What is it that you're letting go of as far as self-doubt or lack of motivation, lack of courage? What are you moving away from and moving towards? What is it that you're letting go of in order to rise above those fears that have held you back in the past? So, because this is the time of the new moon, just know that, and we are having a new moon in Aries, just know that whatever intentions you are setting for your personal goals, your healing path, if they pertain to anything related to letting go of the past, rising above fear, having courage, motivation, and passion, and really moving in your creative flow for your dreams, goals, and aspirations, just know that those will really be gaining momentum right now as far as how those intentions are manifesting for you, because that's cosmically what we are receiving energetically is Aries. It's pushing us forward. It's helping us to move beyond a place of fear and worry and self-doubt. You may already know that the Aries sign is represented by the ram. And if you've ever seen two rams going at it in a fight, you notice that they don't hesitate. They don't look to their side and wonder what, people are or other other rams are thinking about them. They don't do that. They're not sitting there wondering, what's going to happen if I do this? What if I mess up? What if I don't succeed? Am I too young? Am I too old? Am I too this? They're not asking those questions. They're just moving forward, going for it. Because it's instinct, it's passion, and it's about taking initiative. And that is the energy that the sun is shining on us right now as we are moving into this beautiful season of Aries. So we're going to take a look to see what it is that you are moving away from and what are you moving towards. What fears are you rising above? And that is opening doors to your blessings. But we're going to take a look and see what guidance is coming through from Spirit as far as you rising above fear. Now, before I get into the readings, before I put up the image for you to select your reading, I'm going to play a healing tone. And I like to do that to clear the space, to clear the energy. You may have had a rough day. You may have been through something that was difficult or heavy, or maybe you may have been feeling a little bit distracted. And so whatever it is that you've been going through, we're going to take some time to just center and to return to your true self, that place within you that is so pure, where only the most divine words and inspiration is able to come through. And it's also going to help you to receive the messages that come through with ease, okay? So, beautiful being, before we get started, go ahead and take a nice deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Release any tension that you feel in your body. Allow any fears, doubts, or worries to melt away. Know that this is your time. I see truth, I hear truth, I know truth, and I speak truth. So must it be on all dimensions. Ashe. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put up the image for you to select your group, and I will see you at your reading. Alright, beautiful being. Take a moment to close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. And when you open your eyes, notice whichever group you feel drawn to. You can feel free to pause the video and take more time if you need to, but there's no need to overthink it. Trust yourself and select whichever group you feel most drawn to. When you're ready, I'll see you at your reading. Group 1, let's take a look and see what messages are coming through or what fears you are rising above and what you have support with, okay, during this season that we are in for the new moon in Aries. Okay. All right, so this is all about how you are connecting with others and your relationship with other people. It's like you're stepping out of a quote-unquote safe zone, which actually was not a safe zone. It was a zone where you felt like you had to please other people. You felt like you had to do the most, but for others. It was never about you putting yourself in that position where you were honored, respected, and really taking the time to put yourself first. And that's what you're starting to do now. So I see a turnaround. The fear was in, I see that there was a fear of people pleasing, like, or of not people pleasing. You know, there was a fear of, if I don't do this, what are they going to think of me? If I don't follow the rules, what are they going to think of me? You've got the dog card. This is about obedience. This is about feeling like you need to please someone, or like you need to do what they say or what they ask, which in a reciprocal, respectful relationship is okay to do that for one another. But I feel like you were caught in a pattern of people pleasing. You were caught in a pattern of doing things for other people and just telling yourself that it was okay that they weren't doing those things for you in return. I feel like this was in a relationship that required commitment, because you've got the heart, and that's about two people coming together where you wanted this wholeness. I see here with the 3 of Scarabs, the 3 of Pentacles, you were really trying to work and collaborate. This could have been in a career environment. It could have been a like a collaborative team work sort of situation. Or it could have been in a family environment where you were really trying to be the team player and do what you thought needed to be done. And you are a good-natured person. Like, you did things out of a very good intention, with a very good intention. But what's going to happen now is with this King of Scepters, this King of Wands, is you're taking charge. You are no longer allowing others to guide you. If it's a lesson of wisdom, you'll be open to hear it, but you're not allowing people to sway your way of thinking anymore. You're not allowing other people to set the terms and conditions. You are moving forward with what you feel is right, your convictions. And I see that this is going to have a positive impact, because with this heart card, this really is about something that is there are good vibes there. There's like a good foundation. Okay, there's a good foundation there. But what's going to happen is, as you take charge and decide to go in the direction that's right for you, you're going to find that your connections now are going to be much more fulfilling. Okay? Because this is about you rising above the fear of not pleasing other people. And so you're going to find that you have a lot more satisfaction in your connection with others, because you are making it clear that, okay, I'm doing what's right for me. And because of that, others are going to respect you. The people around you are going to respect you more. And it might feel very scary to say, I'm going to do things differently now. I'm going in the direction that's right for me, but it's worth it. Move beyond that fear. Continue to move beyond that fear. Because what awaits you on the other side of that is more respect, not only from other people, but from where it matters most, which is yourself. You're going to respect yourself much more. And you're going to feel like you accomplished something that was really important to you. This is a very important lesson for you in this lifetime. And so that's why it feels so monumental. It feels like, oh, how can I change? How can I move forward in a different direction, right? But the thing is that you're not actually changing yourself. You're just changing your actions. That's all you have to do. Don't look at it as like, oh, I've got to completely change who I am, because who you are is amazing, okay? You don't need to change that. All you need to change is your series of actions. Start to do things for yourself more, not so much motivated by what other people think or have to say. Do it for yourself, and it's going to yield really beautiful results for you. All right. Peace, joy, and many blessings. Hello, group 2. Okay, so I just ran out of incense. So I had to light some more. Okay. All right, we are now ready. I have to have my incense. All right, let's go ahead and see what message is coming through for the fears that you are rising above, group 2. Oh, wow. This is really beautiful. Okay, they're saying this one. Yes. And one more for group 2. Okay. All right, so you've got 5 of Swords and the Death card, which I can see is the difficulty that you've been facing. And then you've got a series of really beautiful positive cards. I'm going to talk about those as well. But what I can see that you're moving away from, and the fear that you're rising above, is there was some conflict that you felt like as a result of this conflict, you felt like something was coming to an end for you. I feel like this was something that was, it felt very monumental to you. This could have been a conflict that you experienced on your job. For some of you, I see it as like a family relationship or situation or a love relationship. But it felt very monumental, so I know it wasn't a very big or important part of your life. But you felt sort of defeated. You felt like somebody took advantage, and that they left things in a state that like you had to pick up the pieces, okay? And I feel like there was an effort made on your part to bring peace to this situation, but ultimately it's just sort of, it's like I see you standing there with the leftovers, like you're trying to make sense of what happened. You're trying to pick up the pieces and move forward. And that's exactly what you're doing, okay? You are moving forward. Also, I have to tell you that fire energy is coming through to me right now, so that's perfect because it's new moon in Aries, so you have access to lots of fire. But you may have experienced a negative situation or a conflict with a fire sign. There may have been some fire energy involved, but you're moving past the flames. Like, I feel like the conflict is continuing to be an issue for someone, but not for you. You're moving forward with this chariot. I call this the chariot card because it just feels like the chariot to me, but it's the rider card. And it's where you are moving forward. You're moving ahead. You're not entertaining the thought that, oh, this conflict is still going to be an issue in my life. No, you're letting it go. And this is confirmation from divine that you have the wisdom that you need. You really cannot be touched by this anymore. There's nothing further that can be taken away from you regarding the situation as long as you move forward. Okay, so that's really what's necessary. Don't fear what pain or suffering this conflict could do to you, because it really can't do anything to you as long as you are directing your thoughts in a more positive direction. And that's exactly what's coming to you. So now that this conflict is coming to an end, you have to know that, like, you have earned some true greatness here. This is about stability. And I'm seeing financial stability. I'm also seeing stability in your home because this is 10 of Scarabs. This is 10 of Pentacles. This is about your home and family life. So the conflict that happened, it's not going to take anything away from you. Just don't let it, okay? Because the only way that it could take something away from you now is through your thoughts. That's it. Okay, and there are lessons that the people involved, I feel like it was specifically, like, I'm seeing more like one person, but it could have been multiple. But those people, the parties that were involved, they are going to have continued lessons because they have so much to learn as a result of this, because of what they've done. But you don't need to worry about that because you're moving forward. You've got the King of Ankhs, so love is still in your life. You have stability and love, and also this is first and foremost love for yourself, but also love for your surroundings and for your life in general. This is about stability in love. And both of these cards, because this is King of Cups, that's a very stable card. It's a very intuitive energy as well, where divine is saying that your intuition is still golden. You might be doubting yourself because of the way this conflict went down, but you don't need to doubt yourself. And the 10 of Pentacles is also a very stable card for your finances and your home life. You've got 9 of Pentacles, so divine is guiding you to have stability in your life because this situation, this conflict upset you in the past. And so you're returning to a state of balance, okay? And this is the 3 of Wands, and there you're being guided to set your sights on what's next, okay? There will come a time where you will need to reflect on this situation, and that's just to have more gratitude for the way that it went down. You know what I'm saying? You're going to move farther away from it, and then you're going to look back and you're going to be like, damn, I'm good. You know, it's going to be a point of celebration, okay? But right now is not time to think about it at all. You're moving forward. You're thinking about different things, new things. And this 3 of Wands is confirmed by the Rider card, where you're moving forward, okay? Yes, I love this. This is a good look on you. So keep moving forward and Set your sights on the new and wonderful things that lie ahead. Peace, joy, and many blessings. 3, let's take a look and see what messages are coming through for the fears that you are moving beyond at this time. Okay, they're saying this one. Okay. Oh. Okay. That one almost got away. All right, so you have the 2 of Swords, 9 of Cups, and the Moon for your tarot. So, I feel like there's been a concern that you've had because you have a plan for what you want to manifest with that 9 of Cups, but there seems to be something that you're not understanding or figuring out or able to plan how it's going to happen. So with that 2 of Swords, you're feeling like there's something that you're unable to see as far as making a decision. You want to make a decision. You want to get from point A to point Z. That's what I'm saying. Like, you want to do the whole thing. You want to get everything done. You want to manifest everything like tonight. But Divine is saying that it's from point A to point B, and then to point C, and then to point D, and you're going to keep progressing. So give yourself time to do that, because what happens here with this 2 of Swords is sometimes when you feel like you can't figure it out, or you can't see the next step, or there's something that's unknown, then that leads to anxiety, because you're like, well, I haven't figured it out. I don't know what's going on. And then you think that you're missing something, and you're not missing anything at all. I see that there's a lot of creative energy that's flowing through you. And that's going to see to it that you get to this 9 of Cups with wish fulfillment regardless. Like, you're getting there no matter what. You're unstoppable. Don't allow the fear of not knowing to stop you. Don't let that slow you down, because sometimes you don't see the next step, but you know where you are right now. You know that right now, when you quiet yourself and you take a deep breath and you say, what is it that I need to do? What is it that my soul wants me to do right now? What is it that I'm guided by my soul, by my higher self, by the universe to do right now? And when you just take that deep breath and ask yourself that question, it will come to you. And it's the first thing that comes to you. You don't have to doubt it. Don't doubt your intuition. You are still grounded. Even though you might not have the answer to all of the questions, you're not supposed to right now. Because as you take those steps, it's always your next step, right? As you take that step after step after step, the answers will be revealed to you, and they will become clear. Okay, and that just is confirmed by this moon card, where there are some things that you feel like you're in the dark about. But also the positive aspect about this moon card is that your intuition, your psychic power, it is heightened. And so where you feel like you're behind or there's something that you're missing, just get quiet and ask yourself, what is it that I want to do right now? What is it that my soul wants me to do? And you're going to start communicating with your soul. Because as you tap into your intuition, that's exactly what you're doing. You're tapping into your soul, the voice of your soul. So open up to that and take your focus away from trying to figure out the whole plan, okay? Because there's a reason why you have felt unable to figure it all out. It's because what's needed is to trust yourself to get to that next step. And in order to get to the next step, all you have to do is be sure of where you are right now. Just grounded and in your energy, okay? So trust yourself at this time. Also, what I'm seeing is that there's something that you're going to stop listening to someone else about, and you're going to take charge for yourself. There's research that you're going to do with this book card, this where you're researching, you're looking for the answers yourself, but what you're doing is instead of looking around, you're looking within yourself. So what you're going to find out is that you are the answer. You are the answer. The answer is within you. This is about no longer, because this dog card, this is about like conformity, obedience. It can be in a positive aspect, but in this case, I see it in this light. And it's about where you have been feeling like you needed to play by the rules. You needed to do things a certain way in order to please someone. And so now what you're doing is you are finding your own way. And you're doing this in a very methodical way. But what's going to happen is you're opening up to your own inner sense, okay? And so instead of looking at it like, oh, there's like a formula that you have to follow, or you're looking for a pattern, or you're just going to get quiet within yourself. And from within, you're going to get those answers. So you are the key. You are the answer. And everything that you need is within you. Okay, you don't have to look around you anymore. It's about going within. Okay? All right, I hope this was helpful. Please be sure to like and leave a comment if you like, and subscribe. Peace, joy, and many blessings. Take care.